Hello, dear viewers. Hope you all are doing well. Welcome to Revision Time. In our previous video, we have studied about sales book. In this book, we record transactions relating to credit sales only. Cash sales, we record in cash book, and the transactions which are related to credit sales are recorded in our sales book. In case you have missed the video, attaching the link over here, please go through it. And before we start, if you have missed subscribing our channel, please subscribe and hit on the bell button so that you do not miss the important video notifications. In this video, we will be studying about sales written book, or also known as written inwards book. So, as you read the name of this book, you might have understood by now that we record sales written, means the goods which are written back to us from the customer are recorded in this book, sales written book. When goods which were sold on credit are written back to us, we record in a book called sales written book. When we record sales written in our sales written book, we raise a document known as credit note. So, what is this credit note now? Now, when you record a journal entry for sales written, what is our journal entry? It is like sales written account debit to customer's account. So, what is the proof that you are credited the customer account? The credit note is the proof that we have credited the customer account. So, we raise a document known as credit note. If you remember, we have studied about debit note. When in purchase written, debit note is raised and credit note is raised in sales written. What is the difference between these both documents? Debit note is raised when we are returning back the goods which were purchased on credit. Purchase written. It is issued and sent to the supplier. Credit note is issued when the goods are coming back to us which were sold on credit, which means sales written, and it is sent to the customer. Sales written is sent to the customer. Similarly, debit note is sent to the supplier. So, this is the difference between debit note and credit note, where one party issues the debit note, similarly other party issues the credit note. So, credit note is the document of proof for transactions in our sales written. Let us read out the meaning and understand about it more. So, sales written book records all those transactions which are related to return of goods and items by the customer which were sold to them on the credit. So we have seen that in sales written book we record the items which were written back to the goods but which were sold them on credit. The source document for recording the entries in the sales book is our credit note. So when we are receiving the goods back from the customer, we raise a document known as credit note. So here there's a format for our sales written journal book, that is date, credit note, and name of the customer, the account to be credited with ledger folio and amount. So now let us look into a problem and record our transactions in our sales and sales written book. Let's read out the transactions. Enter the following transactions in the sales and sales written book of Vinith Stores. Sold goods on credit, Rohit Stores, as per invoice number 325, that is 30 kids book at 60 each and 20 animal books at 50 each. December 5th, sold goods on credit to Mega Stores as per invoice number 328, 100 greeting cards at 12 each, 50 musical cards at 50 each with less 5% rate discount. 10 December, sold goods to Mega Stationery, invoice number 329, 50 writing pads at 20 each, 20 color books at 30 each and 20 ink pads at 16 each. December 15th, goods returned from Rohit's stores on credit note 201, two kid books at 60 and one animal book 50 each. December 19, sold goods to Abha traders as per invoice number 355, 10 card books 10 each and 50 notebooks at 35 each, less 5% trade discount. And December 22, goods written from Mega Stationery as per credit note number 201, 2 color books 30 each. December 26, sold goods on credit to Bharati stores as per invoice 325, 100 greeting cards at 20 each, 100 fancy envelopes at 5 each. December 30, goods written from Abha traders as per credit note 207, 20 credit cards at rupees 10, 5 notebooks at 35 each, less 5% trade discount. So let us start recording the transactions in sales book and then the goods return transactions in our sales written book. So in the books of Vinith stores sales book, our format here is date, invoice number, name of the customer and the amount. Let us start. December 1st, invoice number is 325, to sold to, name of the customer is Rohit stores. We have sold them 30 kids books at 60 each, which means 30 into 60 rupees 1800. Another item 20 animal books at 50 each, which is 20 into 50 rupees 1000. Nothing much. So your total sales for Rohit stores will be 2800. Next, on December 5th, invoice number 328, that is Meera stores. We have sold them 100 greeting cards at rupees 12 each, which means 100 into 12, 1200, and 50 musical cards at 50 each. So 50 into 50. Total is 2500. Let's total this. That is 3700. But here less 5% discount is allowed. So on 3700, 5% discount will be allowed, which is equal to rupees 185. Now from this 3700, deduct rupees 185, our total sales, credit sales will be available. That is 3700 minus 185. So 3015 is total credit sales for Meera stores. Next, on December 10, invoice number 329 to Megha stores, amount of rupees, items, that is 50 writing pads at rupees 20 each, which is 50 into 20. Again 50 color books at rupees 30 each, that is, it is 50 here, that is 50 into 30, 1500, and again 20 ink pads at rupees 16 each. So 20 into 16. Here total will be 2820 for So for mega stores, our total sales is of rupees 2820. Next, on December 15th, it is a goods return transaction. We will record it in our sales written book. December 19th, 355, Abha traders, 100 cards at rupees 10 each. So 100 into 10, 1000 rupees. Again 50 notebooks at 35 each, which is 50 into 35. Here again trade discount is allowed, but before that total of rupees 2750 less 5% trade discount, which is 2750 into 5%, which is 137.5. So our total sales will be 2750 minus 137.5, that is 2612 for total sales for Abha stores. Next transaction on December 22, it's again a goods return. We will record it in our sales written book. December 26th, 325, invoice number 100 greeting cards, at rupees 20 each. So 100 into 20, 2000 rupees. Again 100 envelopes for at rupees 5 each. So 100 into 5, that is rupees 500. Nothing much. So total sales for Bharti stores so total sales for Bharti stores will be 2500. Next, last transaction of December 30 is again goods returned from Abha. Okay, so which will be again in our sales written book. Before that, let us total our credit sales and find out the total of sales written book for the month of December. Here total credit sales, first it's from Rohit rupees 2800, then Meera stores to 3515, Megha stores 2820, and Abha stores 2612, and again from Bharti stores 2500. So our total here is 14,247.5. 14,247.5. That is total of our credit sales for the month of December. So here the transactions for the sales written are on December 15th, goods written from Rohit stores. So December 15, credit note is 201, Rohit stores. And what are the items did they return? That is 2 kids book at 60 each and 1 animal book at 50 each. 2 kids book at 30 each. At 60 each, and one animal book at 50 each. 2 into 60 and 1 into 50, that is 50 rupees. So total sales written here is rupees 170 rupees from Rohit stores. It's rupees 170. Next, on December 22, return from Mega Stationery as per credit note 204. 22 December 204, Mega stores. What did they return back? 2 color books at 30 each. 2 color books at 30 each. So it is 2 into 30, 60 rupees. So total sales written 60 rupees. Next, last transaction December 30th. Goods written from Abha Traders, credit note number 207. From Abha Traders, what did they return back? That is 20 card books at 10, 5 notebooks at 35. 20 card books at 10, that is 20 into 10, and 5 notebooks at 35 each. 5 notebooks at 35 each, that is 5 into 35, 175. Total here is 375, but here less 5% discount on total, that is 375 into 5%, 18 rupees. So here total sales will be 375 minus 18.75 discount, that is 356. Sales written from Abha stores is 356. So here our total sales written will be 170 rupees plus 60 rupees and 356 rupees, that is 586.25 rupees. Total of sales written. So this is how we have to first prepare our sales book and record the transactions of sales book. Again, similarly, if trade discount is allowed, it has to be deducted, and if GST is there, it has to be added. Similarly, for sales written book, sales written all the transactions together, and if again here also trade discount is there, we have to deduct it. So this is how we have to record our transactions in sales and sales written book. This is it for today's video. If you have any queries or confusions, please reach out to us in the comment section and we will solve your queries at the earliest. Till then, subscribe to our channel, share our videos with your friends. Happy learning. Signing off for the day.